What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Exposing the Jehovah's Witnesses. Now, this topic is going to be a little different than what I normally talk about. Still talking about the Jehovah's Witnesses, but in a little different sense. If you're new here, I welcome you. But if you want this video to make sense, I really advise you to go back to my first few videos and watch what it was like being a Jehovah's Witness, being gay and alone, and all that stuff to lead up to this video. So, with that being said, let's get into it. This is about social anxiety. Now, we've all been through social anxiety in some form of way or another for lots of different reasons. And given my situation, I've dealt with it. And as some of my friends may know, and those who I've talked to understand my given situation, sort of. Or the ones that are, I guess, acquaintances, if you will. So, growing up, I started to come to realize this religion is negative. This religion is bullshit. I didn't like the message being spread about the religion. I just want to bring out this message to kind of like basically help anyone who has went through what I went through, or in different ways, and similar, different, and whatever. So, like I said, when I was born and raised it, growing up, realizing it was negative, but not being allowed to talk about it really sucks, because it takes a toll on your physical and mental health. And I had a lot of physical and mental health problems, as some of you, my friends that are watching this right now, know. So, especially having really strict parents who would have gone crazy, realized if I told them that I don't like the negative religion in it, yeah. So, anyway, fast forward to years later, I left. I was on my own. I'm anxious, I'm nervous, I'm happy being in the Chicago lifestyle city, and I'm enjoying it, I'm loving it. But I'm still trying to cope with the process of being on my own. And I didn't have enough non-Jehovah's Witness like friends to be able to grasp reality like it is now, where I'm at now in my life. And I always thought the worst case scenario. Here is a couple reasons. Like I said, when I first moved to the city, I was happy, nervous, anxious, all these weird emotions, like, I'm in the city, I'm happy, I'm finally truly on my own. But, like I said, I didn't have enough non-Jehovah's Witness friends to understand, like, how to cope with social situations and just being on my own and stuff like that. Because I was already being brainwashed, in a way, basically, pretty much brainwashed, yeah, to what I thought about life, what the Jehovah's Witnesses have taught me and a lot of us out there. And so, here's a couple of scenario examples of what I feared the worst when I first moved to Chicago. At the time with my boyfriend, given 6 months to over a year, I had a job as a night shift, and not the graveyard shift, just working at night. And I always thought the worst case scenario, like, I would meet up with him at another platform on the train, and there was a lot of people my age, just a lot of people on the train car, and I would get so nervous of wanting to move to another car. By the time I met up with him, I would send him a text saying, can we move to another car, too many people, and he'd understand. But by the time we got to the by the time I got to my next platform with him, I was already in another car. Obviously, moving to another car didn't really help. There was about just as many people, not as much, but still just about the same amount of people. And it didn't really help the situation, but basically just sat there and went home. So anyway, this lasted for about 6 months to a year, like I said, a little over. And another given situation I felt, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you out there have felt the same way. I didn't know which was worse. I didn't know if being in a crowd of people was worse, or already being involved in it. That's all my mind could think about. Like, these people are thinking about me. I'm nervous. I didn't know how to grasp the situation. I would want to leave the social events that were taking place wherever the events I went to. That's how nervous I was. And I always thought the worst case scenario of what people thought of me, because of how my upbringing was and what the Jehovah's Witnesses basically put into my brain. And I also would think about the end of the world, but a lot of us know that. And so I'm now being able to do research and realizing like what truth behind the truth, as they call it in their religion, being able to discover it now compared to if I still lived with my dad, as a lot of my friends know or acquaintances know that I lived with my dad and didn't have the best relationship. Being able to be on my own, alone, and coping and moving forward in life, being able to do this research of the truth behind the truth, as they call it, just helps cope with how I feel, and being able to meet more so than less people that know about Jehovah's Witnesses and know their history. It's a liberating feeling being able to talk about it to these like people that have never been in the situation I'm into, and it helps me realize I'm not alone, and like just being able to finally express to people how I feel, and just these feelings like pouring them out, and just finally from being when I was little till this point in my life is helping me overcome the anxiety I had to when I first moved to the city. And like I said, when I was younger, I'm being able to express how I feel and talk about it to the people that know me and are my friends and my coworkers and all this other stuff. And it's like, it's exciting that they get to listen, and it's like, I'm happy about this, and how them being able, people being able, the ones that actually understand and continue to be a part of my life, it like actually want to stay and communicate with me. And when I feel like I have to talk about it, I'll talk about it, because that's how I feel, and it helps me overcome how I feel about social situations and just life in general, that life isn't as bad as it seemed. Because like I said, I was born into a brainwashed cult that kept me from expressing how I felt when I was younger. I wasn't allowed to do anything about it. Now, being on my own, like I said, I can do anything I want. Like, travel. It's more than I ever did living with my dad. As a lot of my friends know, it's crazy, and it's like, I'm so happy, like, just finally getting to the point I'm moving forward in my life, and people who are communicating with me, that like to communicate with me, and just whenever I have that thought in my mind, about the religion I was a part of, being able to like put it out to others, like, this is where I want you to see where I came from in my life. I mean, we all hear it on the news, and we understand other people, so why shouldn't they be able to understand my situation and my upbringing? So this is a story I wanted to share, like what it was like to have social anxiety, and I hope I didn't leave anything out. I just want to, like I said, share this message, bring it out to anyone who has felt this way and stuff like that. So if you've gone through similar situations like this, like me, or even different situations, leave a comment down below. Like this video, save it to your favorite, subscribe to my channel for more future videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay happy, stay positive, have a good day.